So we have, can you hear me okay out there? Let me know if you can hear me. I'm not sure how this connection's going. Alright, we're live, we can hear it. So with the recent tragedy last week with Mike Hall, the weekend I didn't really do much on social media. First time I've had a real break from social media for a number of years, but definitely inspired to get something good out of this. And yesterday I did a 200k ride with Tori. And I was just thinking during the ride, like just felt, you know, at the start of the ride I felt a bit occasion, and as the ride progressed I thought I could just keep fucking riding all night. And I felt that I need to share this cycling thing with more people. So my festival's coming up. It's a free festival. I put on a free event every year in Thailand, and there's no money to attend. It's a bit like Tour de Divide. And so June 1st to July 14th is Duran Riders Vegan Cycling Festival in Thailand, and I'm going to change the format up a little bit this year. I said I would focus on more adventure, and so what we're going to do is we're going to do every second week, we're going to do a 600 to 1000k week of riding in a tour, bikepacking style. We'll do a little bit more of an introduction to bikepacking. We won't camp out all the time, we'll just do little hotel tours of northern Thailand. But we'll start and finish in Chiang Mai and just do big loops. So the second week we're there, we'll do the Mae Hong Son loop, which is one of the most scenic roads in the world I'd like to think of. And in the third week we'll do another northern Thailand, Doi Ang Khang, stuff like that. And in the last week of the festival we'll do, maybe go down to Uttaya or over towards Laos. I'm not too sure yet on that last one, but we'll work it out and let you guys know how to organise and stuff like that. But just be basically like take your bikes along, we ride, get Ks done. It's not a race. If you want to go full gas, you're welcome to go full gas. There's no prize for going full gas. There's no prize for finishing dead last. The only prize is in the moment, enjoying it. But it'd be more of just an introduction to get people into bikepacking, bike touring, training, climbing, etc. I think by having a more of an adventure-focused mindset at the festival this year, we'll have less of the Instagram drama queens, the look at me crew, etc. So I look forward to doing that. And so that's, if you're not in the Facebook group yet, we have close to 900 people on the Facebook group, and it is Duran Riders Vegan Cycling Festival, and it's a free event. I'm not doing it to cash my pockets up. Not that people who do vegan festivals to line their pockets is necessarily a bad thing, but there's no taxis up Doi Satep. It's a live stream. There's no taxis up Doi Satep. I mean, if you catch a taxi to the Q&A, then I expect to see on some crutches that you have a medical use. You need to use a TUE to catch a taxi at the event for sure. TUEs, or you're not coming up the Q&A. But anyway, so that's the festival for this year. As you see, my internet skills are pretty poor. I don't even know how to do a banner, YouTube banner. I haven't updated it for last year, so hopefully I'll maybe get on PicMonkey and do a new banner today or sometime. Get that done. But that's Duran Riders Vegan Cycling Festival, June 1st to July 14th. And so if you want to come to Chiang Mai, that's a good time to be there. So, but every second week we'll be doing a bike tour. Tour's just rolling in now. And we'll do the Mae Hong Son loop in that second week, so get some Ks on. So all those people who want to lose a bit of weight, then come along down. And we'll show you some of the fucking steepest roads on earth. We'll do the Doi Internon, or do the Doi Ang Khang. It's just going to be climbs from hell that take you to heaven. And beautiful scenic outlooks, there'll be drones in the air. It'll just be a lot of fun. Camaraderie, and ride by yourself, ride with the pack, sit on, be at the front, whatever's. You will have a course already mapped out for you. All you have to do is just download it to your phone or your GPS device, and I'd recommend an app called Maps.me. Jesse Carlson got me onto that one. And Maps.me. Someone said the future of Indie Pack. I've talked to Jesse. We haven't really talked about that at all. It's just a brief conversation on Facebook Messenger. It's still early days, you know. I mean, I don't know, a lot of people out there hope that the indie pack continues. Maybe we can have some sort of Mike Hall challenge in there. Or, I don't know. It's early days. Those guys do what they want. In my opinion, I think it would be cool if we carried it on, because I know a lot of this race G'd up a lot of people, man, myself included. They G'd up a lot of people. This indie pack, it just basically, it was crazy. The dot watching thing coming to Australia, Jesse did a great job, man. He really got this a great event, and social media, boom, you know, we blew it all up, and it was just great. It's just unfortunate with Mike. But again, in every tragedy there is inspiration. No matter how hardcore it can be at the time, eventually the inspiration and the magic comes out of that. So we're not gonna let this be of nothing. You know, we're gonna continue and keep smashing it out, keep pumping out the Ks. And yesterday, you know, I was right at the start of the ride. I just cars buzzing past me, and no one came close to me. They're lucky for them. Would be another today tonight thing, but. I just felt fucking cars. There's too many cars in society. There's too many people. It's too hectic. You know, we gotta do something about. Ride your bikes, man. Just ride your bikes. You know, get vasectomies, ride bikes, go vegan. So yeah. But if you want to join the Facebook group, someone's asked, During Riders Vegan Cycling Festival on Facebook. It's a group, and you need to be moderated, so you get approval on there. We've got about 900 people, 800 people on there. It's free. So, and another thing as well is, you know, I like to wear high-vis stuff these days. So run bright lights. You know, the best light I know for the rear that I've owned is the Bontrager Flare R. There's a lot of other good lights out there as well. What's your favourite light down below? But run bright lights. You know, the Bontrager Flare R is a great light. Not sponsored. It's just so fucking bright, and you can charge it off the wall, etc. But the Vegan Cycling Festival is going to be another great year. This year will be the best ever, because we actually have, it'll be more cycling. I mean, last year was a lot of cycling, but this year it's cycling. We don't have the drama crew, the Bonnies or the Asenas or the Annie Jeffreys, or just look at me. Those sort of people. Where it's like, it's just going to be like cycling, man. Just get out there and enjoy it. You know, show the locals how to do it. Inspire the Thais even more with cycling. Fibrous front light gains. Someone recommended the Garmin Barrier. Really like Cherry Bomb. The Cherry Bomb is a good light. The Cherry Bomb. Someone said bonk so hard on a ride today, can't get up from the couch eating chips. Don't eat fat, man. Eat carbohydrate. Smash the carbs, and you might feel like fatty stuff, but have carbs, man, because the reason why you want fat, the reason why you want so much fatty stuff is because your body's like, well, if you're not going to get carbs, gotta get some fats. Yeah, so smash the carbs in first, man. Smash the carbs in first. So yeah, During Riders Vegan, Ali just said the bikepacking festival idea is great. During Riders Vegan Bikepacking Festival. Cycling Festival. Just to let you know that both you and yourself and Mike Hall have inspired me to get into cycling. All the best, Harley, and thanks for the advice. Great, man. A lot of people didn't know who Mike Hall was before they watched my videos, but you know, Mike Hall, the bikepacking thing, he sort of exploded it up. He was sort of the most consistent guy. He's been on social media, and in my opinion, my experience, a quite approachable guy. You see, he watched some of my YouTube videos, and he was pretty down to earth. And no matter how fucked he was down to talk on camera. So he understood the power of social media there, which is really cool, because if you want to get something out there, even if you don't want to talk to the camera, I mean, I'd never want to talk to a camera, but I do, because I understand the power of it, you know. I understand the power of talking to cameras, get your message out there, even though I don't want to do it, but I do it, because I understand that's what it takes to do it. Just like I don't want to fix flat tires ever again, but I fix flat tires because I understand that you can't ride a bike without air in the tires. I don't want to talk to cameras, but you can't get a message out there unless you talk to cameras, you know. So you just have to do it. I'd love that the world was just all vegan, riding bikes, no worries. But you know, what do you think about an IV after long rides. If drinking need enough, man, you don't need IVs. You don't need IVs, man. Solid tyres ride like shit. Someone said solid tyres. Solid tyres ride like shit. You know, this festival's going to be really good. You know, I can just see the sort of people that it's going to deter. I can see the people it's going to attract. You know, this is for people who aren't afraid of getting dirty. You know, getting out, getting amongst it, man. Getting amongst it. You know. Adam says, your videos turn me onto cycling, watching Inspired to Ride, Indie Pack, Mike Hall. You've been a huge positive influence in my life. Thanks, mate. Cheers, Adam. That's my goal, man, is to be a positive influence in people's lives. Love me or hate me, my goal is to be a positive influence in people's lives, you know. And even people who say they hate my guts, you look at their lifestyle. They're vegan, or they're riding a bike, or they've got a vasectomy, or they're on YouTube, or they're selling an ebook with my recipes in, or whatever, and that's great, you know, because they've been inspired, and that's my goal. My goal isn't to make friends, you know, so I don't care who I offend. My goal is to inspire, man, and you can inspire people. People don't have to like you for you to inspire them. There's plenty of proof of that. Just look at my example, man. What do you think of the Meter for Micah's road safety campaign idea? I think it's great. I think that's great. But I don't think, you know, I don't think that, it's the car culture, man. Cars are getting more and more on the roads. You know, Australia has one of the highest cars per capita in the world. So it's more about getting people out of cars than awareness. I mean, awareness is very important. Just as wearing high-vis stuff or lights at night, high-powered lights at night, stuff like that. But, you know, we have to treat the cause, and that is just more and more cars. I mean, China just registered 23 million cars last year in 2016, so it's more population. I mean, even in the last 20 years, you know, in the last 20 years in Adelaide, there's just so much more traffic. I remember just riding, when I first started riding, there was just hardly any cars down south and up north and around, and now it's just like heaps more traffic, you know. I hope that Indie Pack is on next year. Someone just asked me. Give a thumbs up if you want to see Indie Pack on next year. Give this video a thumbs up if you want to see Indie Pack next year. You know, Land's End, John O'Groats, UK, do it. My experience riding in the USA is very positive, because people in the US are scared of getting sued. Australians aren't scared of getting sued, man, because most Aussies have got no money, and we don't have a litigation sort of society like US has. You know, US people are scared to hit you, but in Australia, man, they're really not. They're fucking, it's crazy. You know. So that's it. Stay. I mean, I've got to go to the police station today to report that bike crash because the guy's not coming through with money. So I've got to now chase that up, and it's just, you know. Yeah. Anyway. And Americans have guns. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. I mean, if I was in the US and I lived in an open carry state, I'd be open carrying, man. There's no fucking doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. How's the injuries? My injuries are pretty good. Getting better, and, you know, week by week. Did a 206k ride yesterday with Tori. Pretty casual. Pretty casual, pretty easy. You know, I feel pretty good today. Knees still a little bit sore, but nothing, you know, nothing too bad. Going up and have recovery today. We might do a bit of bike packing this week, but yeah. And I'd recommend, you know, you can run a mirror on your bike. There's a lot of good mirrors out there. Where are we staying in Chiang Mai? Who you fly with? I'll probably fly with, don't know who I'm going to fly with. Don't know where I'm going to stay. Just going to turn up. Just going to turn up. There's over 1,200 accommodation options in Chiang Mai. Literally over 1,200. So stay wherever you want to stay. We'll take this live stream in 20 minutes, and then I'm going to jump into another live stream on my main channel. And any main tips for a first time bike? I'll do some videos about that. Just whatever bike you use. It'll be fine for Thailand. What kind of steely is that? That is a rosin Prestige. Tori's coming to the festival. Yep. We're going to go to Thailand early this year. Do a bit of touring around. Best prices for flights to Thailand's flying out of Adelaide is I don't even know how much it costs. Depends what you want. If you want to go on the Tuesday from Adelaide, then I'm not sure how much it's going to cost, but it depends. Let's go questions. Doing my own Everesting soon. 32 on the back, compact on the front. I'd recommend a 40 on the back if you're going to do an Everesting. But hey, you go and do the Everesting and tell me what you did. I've done an Everesting with 32 and 42. I prefer the 42, but depends. You know, depends. Depends what sort of climb you're doing, how steep it is, etc. Any experiences of salsa cradle? What is a salsa cradle? I don't know what that is. Salsa cradle? What is that? It's a salsa cradle. Have a look. Salsa. Oh yeah, it's a bike packing bag. Yeah, bike packing bags. I'll do another video about that, but the Ortlieb saddle bag looks pretty good. Bike bag dude stuff does some good shit, but in terms of, I would say for Thailand, the minimum you'd need is just a bike packing bag on the back, just a saddle bag. And so I'd recommend, I mean they all work, but the one that was great value was the Blackburn Outpost saddle bag, seat pack. And another one that was good, more expensive, double the price, is the Ortlieb bike packing saddle bags, a big 16-litre one, Ortlieb or the Blackburn, in terms of your saddle bags. For your frame bags, I like bike bag dude. Kadan, he gives me some stuff. Not sponsored, he just gave me some stuff. He likes my shit, but it is good shit. So that's good stuff. You know, relevant designs, do some good stuff. If you want boutique, then go bike bag dude. Frame bags are optional. You don't need a frame bag, but what you do need is a saddle bag, and I'd recommend the Blackburn or the Ortlieb. If you do want the frame bags though, then bike bag dude's hard to beat. And his little top tube bags are really cool as well. They just feel really nice in the hand. Alloy wheel set for performance. Then just depends how much you weigh, bro. I mean, you could be a 50 kilo person asking me that question, or you could be a 120 kilo person asking me that question. So a wheel set for a 50 kilo person isn't going to be the same wheel set for a 120 kilo person. So they both may be from Alloy, both for performance, but it depends, you know. It depends. It depends. It depends. Questions, bike questions. Give me some bike questions, and then we'll wrap it up. We'll do a what's my BMI? Don't know. I haven't weighed myself. I don't have any scales that actually work accurately. I haven't weighed myself for quite a long time, maybe a year or so. Opinion on tyre widths depends. It depends what you want to do, but in my opinion, 28mm Conti GP4000S is the best tyre in the market. It's the best tyre in the market, GP4000S. Some person made their own frame bags. Fucking awesome, man. Fantastic. Sewing machine, easy first try. There's no reason why you can't make your own bike packing bags. No reason why you can't make your own. Am I going to do the Strava base mile challenge again? Nah. I'm just going to do indie pack or just those sort of things, touring. You know. Road link versus goat link. The road link is for road deraillers. The goat link is for mountain bike deraillers. Alright, so make sure if you're going to use a road derailleur, you're going to get a road link. Otherwise, it's not really going to work. Come to the US and tour. I've already toured the US, Seattle to LA. BB30A, Cannondale. Already done the tour, a bike pack in the US back in 2006. How do you leave back and neck pain? Depends, and it could just be noob pain. It could be you need a bike fit. I don't know. I don't know how you look on the bike. You know, I don't know how many Ks you've been doing. Maybe you got some injuries. Maybe it's how you sit when you're on the computer. I don't know. It's hard to say, bro. But there's many variables there. Saddle bag or saddle roll bag. saddlebag or saddle roll bag. I don't know what does that mean? I don't know what does that mean. First cross-continent ride, Trans Am or Indie Pack. I'd recommend just going wherever you live, right across that country. That should be transcontinental. Do that. Do that. I would make sure that if you're going to do Indie Pack that you can actually, just to make your life a little bit easier, especially if you're going to spend that much money to come over Australia, is do some touring so you're confident that you get no challenges doing that distance. No worries at all. Like, I've ridden across Australia, but there's no challenge for me to ride across Australia anymore. I mean, I love riding across Australia; it's good fun, but it's not like can I do it? I've done it, man. I know I can do it. In terms of being up the front of Indie Pack doing 400 k's a day, then that's the challenge, isn't it? That's the challenge. That's the challenge. But if you want to go hard, then you need a super light bike. Lighter the better. So if Indie Pack's on next year, then I'll be on my TCR or a super light bike similar to that. My TCR's got a crack in the seat tube, but Giant Australia says it's okay, so I'll keep riding it. Ride until it fails. Bike questions, hit me up. Yeah, right across the US, do that. I've tried hammocks. I don't recommend the hammock. It takes too much time. All you need is a windscreen shade as your insulation mat, super light. Put your bivvy on that, boom, you're done. It's very, very fast, very fast, very fast. When should you replace carbon bars if you haven't wrecked? I wouldn't recommend using carbon bars. I'd probably replace them now. Again, it depends how heavy you are. Are you a spinner? You're one of those guys who just like grind it everywhere and shit like that. I don't know, it depends on your riding style. Depends on your riding style. Depends on your riding style. So it depends question. It's like how often should you, replace your computer? Like, depends, The thermal bivvy, this little lightweight survive outdoors longer. They have a new product out now called the Soul Escape Pro. I've just ordered 2 of those from the US because you can't get them in Australia, so I've ordered 2 of those. I'll do a review soon. What is your opinion of frame materials, carbon, aluminium, steel? Depends what you want to do with it. Alloy, carbon, steel, what do you want to do with it? It depends. Depends. Pre-made electric bike versus kit. I mean, I can't think of a better bike than a hybrid bike with hydro discs and a Bafang 750 watt or 1000 watt motor. That way, if the kit fucks up, you can replace that. I've got a specialised turbo bike and that fucked up, and now I've got this $6,500 bike that doesn't want to go anywhere in my backyard because it got hit by a car. So I would recommend the kit bikes for sure. Best bike packing tent, I would just recommend a bivvy bag. What's the difference between a bivvy bag and a sleeping bag? The difference is, good question, the difference is a bivvy bag will keep you dry, a sleeping bag will keep you warm. Alright? So if it's raining, you need a bivvy bag. Because if it's raining, you're sleeping in a sleeping bag, the water's going to get in the sleeping bag, and you're going to be carrying this 10 kilo wet sack of water bag around you. Stage is still the best power meter, in my opinion it is. I can't think of a better product than Stages. Again, not sponsored. They're light, they're cheap, they're stiff, they work. They work. Do you touring shorts? Yeah. SRM, expensive as fuck, batteries fuck up, you gotta send them overseas. It's just a joke, in my opinion. I figured no solution. I mean, you can use super skinny rims. You can use super skinny rims that might work, but not with the lightweights or the Envies. Do a couple more questions. I know get going. Should I invest in titanium tent stakes? I've got titanium tent stakes. They're so small I've lost them somewhere in the mess. But I don't even use. I use bivvy bag. I use bivvy bag. I've used egg beaters before. I had the Crank Brothers 4 Ti. And they were shocking. They unthreaded in the first long ride. They were shit. They were shit. They wore into the shoes. They were just shocking. Shocking. For me. Do I notice a power increase when wearing a backpack? How would wearing a backpack increase your power? How with a backpack. And with touring bikes, you don't need a touring bike to go touring. I mean, I've ridden across Australia on my racing bike, my Cannondale Racer. So I've ridden from Adelaide to Byron on a mountain bike. You don't need a special touring bike. Depends what you want, how much you want to carry. Which stages for SM at FSA Omega BB30? Contact your local stages dealer. I can help you with that question. I can help you with that question. A couple more questions and we'll wrap this bad boy up. Have I owned a BMX? Yes, I had a yellow Indy 500 back in the day, 1986. 105. 105 what? Best average cadence? I'd recommend at least 80. 80 average cadence is going to give you minimal knee issues. You know. Power to tap, power to max, power meters too heavy, overpriced. Stages. Why do people prefer Ultegra over 105? I've ridden both and both fucking works. Both works. I couldn't, if I had to close my eyes, I couldn't tell which is Dura Ace 105 or Ultegra if it's tuned properly. I can't tell the difference. DR2 I can tell, but you know, I can't tell the difference. Best way to pace yourself on a ride, get a power meter and keep ride about 150 watts. Ride at 150 watts and you'll be fine. 95 cadence, too high? No, it's not too high. Not too high. But yeah. Alright, 2 more questions. My best Norton summit time is 12:57. Ultegra chain slips out of the 40 tooth, then your adjustment isn't correct. Maybe your hanger's a little bit bent. You know. The Cork power meter, I haven't used it yet. I've got one in my room here. Best dynamo light combo, I would say, depends on your budget. What's your budget? You know, I can give you like the top dog stuff, but it depends what your budget is. Depends what your budget is. So yeah. Did I watch Flanders? Yes, I did. I did watch Flanders. I'm going to do a video about that today, so stay tuned. Thanks for all your questions, gang. And we'll wrap it up, but I'll be smashing out videos again. Keep riding, ride for Mike. Every day can be your last, man, so don't hang on too long to the past and hang around people who are legit. Do it.